All praise due to the Most High, family. We back with another Acres anime review. I just finished watching episode 50 of Jujutsu Kaisen. And so we was really setting up the table for what's about to go down in the Culling games. Now, family, I don't know. I don't want to speak for y'all. Obviously, there's a lot of details being thrown around here and a lot of important information being shared. So, like, if you are a person struggling out here to keep everything in mind, I'm right there with you, gang. Like, if anything, family, let's make this an open space up in the comments to help everybody better understand what's going on in terms of the Culling games, right? And in terms of the implications of what's about to go down, right? So, we have a few important dynamics here, as far as I see it. We got Tengen, right? Who's obviously a cornerstone in what's about to happen here. And Tengen is a sorcerer who, at this point, is immortal and like the strongest barrier sorcerer. And so they've really transcended being a human at this point, right? To the point where they can be affected by cursed energy manipulation, right? Which Kenjaku, who is the sorcerer using Geto's body, right? They're also a very old, powerful sorcerer. And what they want to do is basically turn everybody in Japan into a Jujutsu sorcerer, right? Which will cause bedlam and destruction and mayhem. But that's what Kenjaku wants to achieve. And in order to achieve this, he's using the Culling game as a warm-up, Tengen explained, right? To set the table to really effectuate what he's trying to achieve, which is manipulate Tengen to assimilate to everybody at the same time. And that will make them a sorcerer, right? Because Tengen explained, like, they could go one by one and just make everybody one by one a sorcerer, but that's inefficient. And Tengen, because of her transcendence, she's really like her essence, her being has really like left her body at this point, and she's like one with the world. I know this is like hard to fathom, but that's the case, family. They're a transcendent being. I believe they were a woman before what they are now, right? But they're a transcendent being. And so Kenjaku, this sorcerer in Geto's body, is wanting to take advantage of that fact to achieve their ends, their evil ends, that leads to bedlam and destruction, right? So that is why. Okay, now that is another part of what's important here. We got Tengen, and we got a particular sorcerer who's like top tier in cursed energy manipulation, right? Who is Kenjaku. Tengen, Kenjaku, curse manipulation. Now, Gojo is the other part of this triangle here, and he has the 6 eyes. Now, Tengen went through the history, and because Kenjaku has tried to do this before, but has failed. Why did he fail? Because the 6 eyes, this power triangle here has never worked out in Kenjaku's favor, right? What he tried before was he tried to take out the 6 eyes and the curse manipulation person, but they basically reincarnated in a time period quick enough to prevent Tengen being assimilated into everybody. So now what he did, that's why he sealed Gojo instead of taking him out, because there can't be 2 wielders of the 6 eyes at the same time. So Gojo sealed, boom. can't thwart Kenjaku's efforts here, right? Tengen is vulnerable because Kenjaku is actually using, I believe Geto is the cursed manipulation key here. Kenjaku himself isn't, but Geto is. That's why he's inhabiting that body, right? That's what made Geto back in the gap like on par with Gojo. That's why they were homies like that. Okay, so this is the reason why Tengen needs bodyguards. And so by the end of the episode, we have decided that Choso and the other girl's name, I forgot her name, but not Maki, right? I think she's got like red orange hair or something, like long hair. But so that girl and Choso are staying to defend Tengen, because as soon as Kenjaku is within range of Tengen, like it's a wrap. Because he can manipulate her. Like, he can forcibly, like, manipulate her cursed energy nature, and assimilate, right? So she needs bodyguards. And then Maki's because now Megumi is the Zenin clan leader, they need to go pick up their weapons, and because before now, the Zenin clan had taken all of their basically all their armory and everything that is valuable to them was being held at the high school, Jujutsu High. They took it. So Maki's saying, we got to go and get that back and prepare, right? She's also going to find Panda. She's got a whole to-do list, right? We went through the rules. We got a plan. Like, we really had like a CIA, FBI investigation type of like brainstorming idea board here, right? Which is cool, stylistically and artistically, right? But it is a lot of information. It's hard to keep track, especially these rules, right? And the rules are really explained in not a way it's super obvious to understand them. Like, we really have to hypothesize and brainstorm about the implications of the wording here and everything like that. So we're really trying to piece together how these rules are going to actually manifest into this game. But so everybody's got different assignments. Dang it, except I forgot what Yuji was doing. Yuta is going to hop up in the game. Megumi right now, one of the rules was saying that you'll be forced to participate at some point, right? Or lose your life, essentially. And the only way to gain points is to take lives. Obviously, this is a problem for Yuji. Yuji is disgusted with himself because he allowed Sukuna to take him over in the Shibuya incident, and he took other people's lives. This is just complete anathema, antithetical to everything that Yuji is intending to go out and do, and that he's wanting to protect human life, not take it. So this game is a moral issue for him, an ethical issue for him, because the only way to get points is to take lives. Now, Megumi said he had a few ideas for that, so let's hope that those work out, because again, it's unclear exactly how these rules are gonna work. We just have our best idea. And essentially, it seems like the only way to win the game is to get enough points to impose a rule, because as is, there is no winning conditions. So someone needs to accumulate enough points to create a rule that does allow for a winning condition, right? So it's going to get very interesting. It's going to get hectic. I thought this was going to be a much shorter term incident, but Tengen explained this is probably going to happen over the course of about 2 months. So it's going to be very interesting. I've seen some like half spoilers that Maki's like really going to go off next episode against the Zenin clan. But other than that, man, I really don't know what's about to go down. I'm excited to see more of Yuta. I'm excited to see what Megumi has planned, like in terms of like real as is. It's really hard for Yuji to kind of like be an active participant right now, unless we think of some clever way for him to do that. So I'm interested, man. I'm hooked. I'm actually surprised I was able to keep the information that I did grasp in line. I know I missed some stuff, but this is a safe space. Family in the comments, let's all get a better understanding. Peace and love. All praises due to the Most High, gang. Family.